Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I will talk about taxation and additional tax based on Islamic 2014 book History of Islamic Economic Thought. In Islamic economic, taxation is designed to be fair and just, rooted in the principle of the Quran and Hadith. The key form of tax is zakat, a mandatory almsgiving that support the less fortunate and promote economic balance. Besides zakat, there are other tax such as khums, which is a tax on surplus income, and jizya, a tax on non-Muslim for protection and service provided by the state. This tax ensures wealth is fairly distributed and public services are funded, all aimed at achieving social justice and economic equality. This historical approach highlights the importance of tax in creating a balanced and fair economy.
According to the book History of Islamic Economic Thought, written by Islahi in 2014, on the page of 49, discusses the economic condition during the early Islamic period. Focusing on taxation method, the primary revenue sources were agricultural, such as fifth ush and land tax haraj. Initially, the system of fixed land tax misaha inherited from the Persian ruler was adopted by Khalifah Umar al-Khattab after assessing the situation following Muslim military victories. The system persisted for approximately 100 years. Later, Muawiyah ibn Ubaidullah, a secretary of Abbasid Khalifah al-Mahdi, proposed replacing the fixed land tax with a proportional agriculture tax, muqasamah. This idea was thoroughly studied and endorsed by Abu Yusuf during the Harun al-Rashid reign. Moving on, according to the book, Abu Yusuf argued that fixed tax could cause hardship if agricultural yield were low or reduce government revenues if yield were high. Proportional tax, on the other hand, would be equitable, adapting to the actual production level. According to this, you can see the advantage of proportional tax viewed by Abu Yusuf. Furthermore, Abu Yusuf also emphasized principle like fairness and the ability to pay. Nothing that tax rate should depend on the taxpayer's capacity and the land's condition. He opposed exploitative practice like tax farming kabalah unless specifically requested by taxpayers for fairness. Other scholars like Al-Ghazali stressed that taxation should be just, considering pupils' capacity and ensuring fairness and timing to minimize burden.
Hi, my name is Arif and I will be continuing the presentation. Moving on. Ibn Taymiyyah contributions to public finance as outlined in Al-Siyasah al-Sharia emphasized the importance of fair and transparent taxation. He also categorized public revenue into three main sources. Firstly is ghanimah, which is spoils of war, sadaqah, charitable dues, and land tax and miscellaneous revenue. His approach underscores the necessity of justice in financial governance to ensure social stability and economic equity. Next one is a key concept introduced by Ibn Taymiyyah is justice in injustice, also known as al-adil fi Islam. He argues that even when taxes are unjust, they must be applied equally to prevent resentment and social unrest. Unequal taxation fosters public distrust and weakens the governance, whereas fairness, even in difficult circumstances, can build trust and contribute to long-term stability. He emphasized that consistent and impartial implementation of taxation policies, even in flawed system, can prevent societal chaos and encourage cooperation between citizens and the state. In his view, the leadership plays a crucial role in maintaining this balance and ensuring long-term financial stability. And finally, Muslim scholars, including Ibn Khaldun, advocated for low tax rates to encourage productivity and ensure taxes are paid willingly. Ibn Khaldun noted that fair and minimal taxes are paid. Minimal taxes increases revenue, while excess taxes reduce it. His ideas anticipated the modern Laffer curve, showing that lower tax rates can boost economic activity and the state's income. Moving on to additional taxes, the issue of imposing taxes beyond what is prescribed by Sharia has been debated among Muslim scholars. Some, like Imam al-Nawawi, allow extra taxes only in emergencies, such as during wars and after rules exhausted all resources and refrain from luxury and wasteful spending. Others, including Ibn Hazm, Al-Juwayni, Al-Ghazali, Ibn Taymiyyah, and Al-Shatibi, permitted additional taxes in case of financial need, provided that they were implemented fairly, transparently, and with the public's best interest in mind. This perspective highlights the balance between fiscal responsibility and the welfare of society in times of financial strain. Thanks.
In summary, Islahi book History of Islamic Economic Thought shows how tax evolved in early Islamic times to be fair and adaptable. The shift from fixed tax to tax based on farm output, suggested by Abu Yusuf, made sure tax were fair based on how much was produced. Ibn Taymiyyah would stress the need for fair and clear tax even if times were tough. This idea of justice in injustice was about applying tax equally to prevent unhappiness. Muslim thinkers like Ibn Khaldun supported low tax to encourage work and make paying tax easier, similar to modern ideas like the Laffer curve. The debate on extra tax during emergency highlighted the need to balance financial responsibility and society needs. This concept underlined the important role of tax in keeping society stable and fair in Islamic economic thought. Thank you.